Howdy ho, guys and gals. Welcome back to Dental Tools. Today is Monday, June 9th. Summer is in full swing, which means it's time for, say it with me, Deals of the Week! I am hyped. We had a great weekend. We just had Park MVP's first ever event. We had the mud runs on Saturday, tough truck on Sunday. I'm baked and tired. My knees are shot, but we got some hot deals. So let's jump into them. All right, first off, I want to talk about one of today's sponsors. That is AsperX Portable Power Station. This is a 192 watt hour power station. It's kind of one they like daily kind of carry with you. You're not gonna, there's no 110 on it. In fact, I got one right here. It's just your basic battery bank. You got a couple USBs, you got two USB-Cs, and these are 140 volt. So those are going to get you, like you could charge full power, high power laptops off of that. That's great. Then you got a couple USB-As for your low power kind of needs. 18 watts actually for USB-A is pretty good. All right, check out the display on this. Let me make sure I actually press the power button on it. That display, look how crisp that is. That is a solid display. Look at it. We get some light in there on it. So, you know, it will, in the right light, you can drown it out. But that's a pretty good solid display on it. And you know what? It's got a nice little carry strap on it. You can grab it and go, but it gets out of the way for stacking like in your luggage and stuff like that. This is a go out for the day kind of thing, maybe even for the weekend. There's no 110s on it or anything like that. You're not running a welder off of it. It's got a 12 volt out. It's got 12 volt in. Of course, you can power via USB-C as well. And then it's got something that's a little unique. And normally I'm anti-light on power stations, but this is different, all right? This is not a big hulking power station you're just gonna leave in a corner. This is something you're gonna take with you. You can sit it on a table and stuff. So look at this. It's got, you press this, and then you got light. Look at that. Does it flash after a few presses? Yes. Yes, it flashes. I hate flashing. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. But I'll tell you what, it's pretty great. When you're done with it, push it down, except it's still on. It is. It's still on. You got to press and hold to turn the light off. It'd be nice if they had a little sensor, but still, that is a great little setup there. And I'll tell you this, talk about great. Look at the price on this. The price, not great, $170. But what if I told you there is a 50% off coupon on this? Right down here, you come down here, you clip it, 50% off. I'll put the coupon code also down below because I'm not sure how long it's going to stay on the Amazon page, but it's going to be up there for valid for at least a week from AsperX. Thank you for them for sending this over and sponsoring this. That's how we get you these great deals on stuff like this. The other one is the Big and Tall office chair deal is back from Hoffrey. We've talked about this before. I love this chair. I don't know about most of you, but I have, in any kind of shop I set up, there's always a corner where I've got kind of a little desk area. I can write stuff out. I got a laptop or a tablet or something like that, so I can look things up online. I can watch some YouTubes, watch some dental tools, stuff like that. Anyway, point is, having an office chair in your workshop is not that odd. A lot of people do it, and those chairs are great because the arms lift up and get out of the way. That's what I really love about them. Those arms flip up. They get out of the way, so you can use it as a task chair. You can use it, lower it down. You can use it as a creeper. It's got the lumbar support. You just dial in what you need on this. That is a great setup. I love the arms on this. 450 pounds support, big and tall, and just a great all-around chair. Lowest price in 30 days. And on top of that, I mean, look at that. You're like 150 down to 135. And we're going to knock another, I think, 21% off of this. Coupon code will be down below. Go check that out, all right? Now we got the Yes Welder Plasma Cutter, 65 amp, non-high frequency, non-touch pilot arc. It does dual voltage, 110 and 220. 110 will get you that thin material. If you want to go with the thicker stuff, you're going to need to step up to 220. But it's a great little plasma cutter. Remember, you're going to need an air compressor to run with this, coming in at $280. All right, we got, again, I keep telling people, you got to get organized. Get those tools off the workbench. This is the Samper storage rack here. It's got a 4-port a 4-port power strip up top, great for a little charging station as well. You hang your power tools right there. You got some extra utility hooks and stuff on the side. You're looking at 10% off, coming down to $60, but this is in the DeWalt yellow. They also have it Ryobi green, Milwaukee, or Craftsman black and red. Your choice there. And those are actually a little bit cheaper. All right, then we got the Fantic. You know, Father's Day is around the corner, and if your dad is into fixing electronics, working with small equipment, that kind of stuff, this is the end-all be-all of repair kits right here. 3.7 volt electric screwdriver, 64 magnetic bits, 12 types of tool fixes in it. It's got even has the anti-static mat, the whole 9 yards. Normally $140. This is a high-end kit coming in at $100. But we're not stopping there. There's another 27% off on this. That is a great deal. My hat's crooked. I got so excited my hat got askew. All right. Anyway, let's keep going. The Fantic screwdriver. Again, this is not the end-all be-all. This is a really high-end screwdriver. Not everyone needs this, but talk about a great gift for Dad. Get him something that's a little luxurious. I'll be honest, I talk about it all the time. I'm a real utilitarian guy. People tease me about the fact I only have like one shirt. This is my green version of all my black shirts. I have like 10 shirts. They're all pocket tees. That's what I wear. I don't need to be, I got my Crocs, I got my shorts, I got my pocket tees, I got some long pants for in the winter. I don't have a lot of needs, but there are a few things that I don't mind going a little bit nicer on. My family got me that Leatherman, was a multi-tool there a few years back. Recently, now this is not going to be for every dad, but if you know this brand here, this is one of my favorite indulgences, and my wife got this for me recently. It's the Blue Hour pen. I'm a sucker for pens. What can I say? I have terrible handwriting, and I'm a sucker for pens. My Maui Jim sunglasses and my Western style billfolds, the wallets. This is the Tacovas on there. I don't know if you can see it. The Tacovas brand. I love this. Thanks for Tacovas for sending this. Of course, my daughter stole my Stock and Barrel wallet because she's like, well, you don't need it now. So she loves that wallet. Anyway, this is a great little, again, an indulgence here. Digital display. It can be used straight. It can go pistol grip. It's got everything in between. It's got all the bits and stuff in the case. Coming in at $90, which is a decent deal, but there's a 20% off if you buy 2 select items or more. So you can really expand those savings there, all right? Then we got the Augury rechargeable camping light, aka also work light. This is a great setup. It's got the tripod, the leaves fold out on this, nice bright light, and the light also is in multicolor. So you got ice blue, the cold color, you've got all the way to a warm color, and then you have the daylight in between. This is a great setup there. 2,200 lumens, can be used with or without the tripod. It's 20% off, down to $80. All right, after that, we've got the Kizneo, I don't know. They've been a sponsor on the channel. This is not sponsored, just a good solid deal on it. This is a great little air compressor. This is not going to you're not going to do it for big tires. You're not going to do, 120 up to 160 PSI. This is for, lightweight kind of work. But you know what? It does a good job of it. It's got a nice little carrying case. It's got all the accessories, everything you need. And it's coming in at $75, but there's a 20% off coupon. That's going to knock another $15 off of that. That's going to take this down to $60. Again, great Father's Day gift. Arrives 4 days before Father's Day here if you order now, at least where I am here in Livingston. And let me tell you, if Amazon can make it to Livingston before Father's Day, unless you're in Alaska or Hawaii, they're going to get it to you too. All right, it's everything slow coming here. That's what you get for living in rural America. All right, we got the Don't Call 'em Milwaukee 12-volt batteries here from 10 More. I got to tell you, I've had great luck with these aftermarket batteries, especially for stuff like my 12-volt system. 2-pack, 12-volt, 3 amp hour, should be a big asterisk on that. A 12-volt battery kit with the charger for $32. That is a pretty good deal there. And talk about good deals. How about 2 9 amp hour batteries here? 2 9 amps for $50. That's a ridiculous deal right there. All right, then again, man, the savings this week. Tank Power Sports USA 4-pack tie-down ratchet straps here. This great setup here. $70, 50% off coupon right there on screen. Just check it, and it's going to get you 50% off, taking this down to, what, $35? All right, let's keep going. All right, we've talked about these. I love the Work Pro version of these knives. I've got the original set here. They're super thin. If you haven't seen them, they're basically, they're slippery at sometimes. Stamped out of one piece of sheet metal, right? They're great little utility knives, but these have the flip option. Little press button, you flip it open, and now instead of being in stainless, they're in the Duratec, matte black tactical version here, coming in a 2-pack for $11.69. We've got the Zeit. I just did a video. If you haven't seen my video on box cutters, you got to check it out. I got the Zeit. I got to tell you, for the rotary cutter, it's probably my favorite rotary cutter, for a good bargain price, coming in at $36. But you got to take a look at these. These are the Ezark, they're the hook blades for a multi-tool, all right? So, and I got a whole video on this, but I've got it on my M12 here. And it's a scary looking little, so this has got a knife blade on it. This part's got a knife blade on it, so you can cut going forward. You can hook, cut on the draw. These things are fantastic unless you're doing a whole bunch of work, because the vibrates the snot out of you. For light duty, and you've already have the multi-tool, get these, all right? If you're gonna do serious stuff, you may wanna look into the rotary cutter, or get the box blade. It's in the video. You should go check out the video if you're looking for serious cardboard breakdown kind of stuff, all right? Next up, sent in by a viewer, Powerhouse 360 PHX High Performance Axe. High performance. All right, but it's the lowest price in 13 days. Looks like a decent axe coming in for $12.84. Then we got the Olympia tools. This one's sent in by a viewer. Olympia, if you guys don't know, Olympia, they make a lot of the stuff that Harbor Freight sells, like boxes and stuff like that. So you might want to take a look at them. Anyway, that said, 250-pound aluminum folding hand truck with telescoping handle, lightweight dolly system there. As you can see, I just ordered it myself. I've been looking for something like this. This is the pull a trigger time price here. You got, it's 30% off, and there's a 10% off coupon on top of that. Really knocking down the price on this. All right, we got the Work Pro 18-inch bolt cutters. Heavy duty, was a soft grip on them, comfort grip. Really put some pressure on there. 16% off, down to $18.47. It is 76% claimed. You're gonna have to move quick on these. We've got the Breeze Touch. We've talked about this style of weed puller. That kind of gets in there, grabs the roots, rips the whole thing out. This is not a bad tool here for $18.69, but I hear some of you out there going, but Red, you can help me out. Come on, we love our power tools. Where's our power tools? Well, there you go. Cece's got you covered. I kid you not. I didn't know this was a thing. 20,000 RPM, high torque motor. Okay, 4,000 milliamp hour. Comes with 2 batteries. Comes with a charger. The tool even has a spade with it, a little hand spade. All of that for only $180. But that said, there is a $40 off coupon. And there seems to be some other promo codes if you want to go that route as well. Anyway, let me know if you've got one of these. I want to hear how this thing works. We got the DeWalt 20-volt Mac. Now, this is bare tool. Bare tool. The band file here. Great tool here. XR brushless, top line, professional grade, $156.10. You think that's expensive? List price is $280. So, $156, that's a bargain on this. All right, we got the Greenworks. Again, I've been kind of hard on Greenworks, mostly because of the price, but look at this. Talk about a good DIY level tool. $54, you're getting a brushless 24-volt drill with charger and battery. For $54, that's a great price. How about this? We got the combo kit, 2 batteries, impact and drill with the charger in the bag. All of that for $90. All right, then we're back with CC. This one, I might, you know what, if I get enough comments down below saying you need to get this or enough likes on this video, I'll pick this up because it seems like it's intriguing. It's an air compressor. It's a 5-ton bottle jack, essentially, cordless, electric, and it's got the impact wrench there as well. You know what? We'll throw it on the old 1-ton pickup truck with the Cummins diesel and see if it can lift it. For $90, that would be a great kit to keep in the car, I think. All right, let's keep going. Cordless ratchet here from Robistrue. You're looking at just a basic OEM, but I like the style. I like the long reach. 3/8 ratchet with the 2 batteries, charger in the bag. $85 is a decent price, but there's a $20 off coupon. That's going to knock it down to $65. At $65 for a full kit, that's something to give a try. All right, then talk about some power. 900 foot-pound, so they claim. The Sericos impact wrench here. This is their big high torque. It is DeWalt based, so this is bare tool. You got to bring your own battery. But if you're already in the DeWalt line, here you go, $60. But if you're not in the DeWalt line, you're considering it, but you want some cheap batteries, you got to check out the Waitley. Here's the 6 amp plus, DeWalt compatible, plus it's got USB socket and fast charging via USB-C. All of that, the 2-pack for $66 is a great deal. 24% off coupon makes this a ridiculous deal. Come on. Then we got the Bosch. Now this is a high-end pro set here. 18-volt brushless circ saw, 6.5-inch, right-facing, 2 batteries, charger in the bag. Lowest price in 30 days. Coming in at $310. Then we got the DeWalt version here. Look at this big XR battery, top-of-the-line charger, 7.25 inch. That's the full-size blade on this. Coming in for $300. And then we have my favorite corded circ saw, the Skill Worm Drive. This is the aluminum one with the worm drive circ saw, $150. If you want to buy it for life tool for dad or maybe for yourself, this is the one to go with. Lowest price in 30 days on that. We got the AOBin. This is another one of these Amazon brands, but they've been around a while. They've kind of proven themselves decent quality for a 4.5-inch grinder, dual batteries, everything you see there, plus the case, $58.49. Not a bad pickup on that one. Greenworks, absolutely love Greenworks there. Been talking to those folks. They seem like they're really committed to this line. The Greenworks line, I mean. They're making some fantastic stuff. We need to talk about them more. 2,300 PSI, SGS certified, 2.3 gallons per minute. That is pretty good for coming in at $280 for an electric pressure washer. Then we got the Gearich. This is a 10-piece Torx set. It's 10 Torx drivers in the foam tray. Again, remember, this is a professional grade tool truck alternative coming in at $58.21. Then we've got the not tool truck alternative. This is a good starter kit, maybe for kids, maybe for you on a budget. Maybe you want a portable set. You don't care if it grows legs and walks off. Coming in metric and SAE, 24-piece with the roll-up bag. Lowest price in 30 days, under $32. Then we got the SK 1/4-inch drive socket set with the ratchet, with the extensions, with the shallow and the deep sockets in the foam tray. $80. $80. Lowest price in 30 days on this. All right, we got the Gearich. This is a fantastic ratchet. 3/8 handle, or 3/8 drive, I should say, 120 XP. It's not, they're alluding that it's 120 tooth. It's not. It's like the way they do the math with the dual pawl thing in there, or the dual direction pawl. That's why they're calling it that. Anyway, comfort grip on it, long reach. This is a great tool, honestly. 12% off, coming down to $47.80. We got the SK 5-piece star screwdriver. This is their star bit driver set here, but it's only a 5-piece. S2 steel there, sure grip handle, nice comfortable handles. Lowest price in 30 days, coming in at $22. Wow. Then here we go, gear wrench, 185-piece mechanics tool set, 1/4, 3/8, 1/2-inch drive, 90-tooth ratchets here. SAE in metric with the case, whole 9 yards, with the bit driver as well. Not a ton of filler. This is a lot of prime cut here, coming in at $143. All right, then we got the Nico jumbo set. If you are looking to buy large size SAE tools, you know why this is a good deal. 1 5/16 up to 2-inch in black oxide finish. You got open on one side, box on the other. Coming in lowest price in 30 days, down to $123.33. Let's keep going. We got the Nico 1/2-inch master drive set. Now, they did send this to me a while back. I got to tell you, when it goes on sale, this is a great deal. 65-piece, one and done, SAE and metric. The ratchet, I'm not a fan of the ratchet, but it's nice to have. Everything else is great in this kit. The case as well, $149.91 on that. All right, then we got the chrome 3/8 drive set, master set, little better socket, the ratchet. The ratchet on this is very, who is it? It's Cobalt 90-tooth set, very similar to that. This is a solid set here, coming in for $120 for a 3/8 drive master set. Then we got the Bosch FlexiClick brushless system. 2 batteries. You got the straight 1/4-inch drive. You got the offset drive. You've got the right angle drive, and you have the drill chuck battery charger bag. All of that brushless again. $134 on this. Then we got the Nico. This is, again, you've got that set. You got it. You're like, I've got this in 1/2-inch. I got this in 1/4, and I got this in 3/8. If only this was in that and that was in it. This is the fix right here. This is all your adapters. Step up, step down, step in between, whichever way you want to do the dance. This is going to be your partner. Coming in impact rated, 1/4, 3/8, 1/2-inch reducers, increasers, the whole 9 yards with the ball detent. Limited time deal down to $24.47. All right, then we got the SK 3-piece adjustable wrench set. This is coming with SAE and metric. It says it there. The scales on it. Anyway, It's a nice little, adjustable wrench set for $54. I don't have a problem with that. I'm just laughing at the SA metric part. It is left-handed, though. I don't think it's for right-handed use. Anyway, tool ant, look at this. Extra long reach, ratcheting wrench, flex head, offset. This is quite the set. Metric 8 to 19, 12-piece with the storage tray. 10% off down to $126. All right, then we got the flat indexing pry bar. Great for pulling trim, that kind of stuff. It's on sale right now from Crescent for $24.01. Got to get your 1 cent in there. Then we have the indexing extendable pry bar here from Gear Wrench. This is a sweet tool. Not cheap, but it's 11% off, taking it down to sub 100, down to $96.69. Let's keep going. We got the Duratec 56-piece. We got 2-in-1, 72-tooth and 60-tooth bit socket with the trays and the whole 9 yards. You got sockets, you got bits, you got ratchets, all of that. Come on, under $25. All right, then we got the combination, 20-piece combination mini ratchet set, all right, with the roll-up bag. This is a nice little mini wrench set here, as they call it. I'm sorry, not mini, midget wrench set. That's not PC, folks. They like to be called little wrenches. Anyway, 20-piece metric and SAE, 4 to 11, 5/32 seconds to 7/16. Lightweight roll-up bag. It's down from 25 to 21, and there's a 10% off coupon on top of that. It's going to knock another $2.10 off. All right, then we got the ratcheting set. This is really nice with the anti-slip grip bits or grip teeth there in the ratcheting side. Coming in normally $46, 10% off. That's going to knock $4.60 off of that. All right, the Megadora. This, I don't know how they do it at this price. At $82, it's a steal. At $77, somebody should get arrested for this. I love the Megadoras. They are tool truck grade quality tools. This is the through tang set, so you can pound on this. Comes with the EVA foam with the carbon fiber-esque trim on top of it to keep your foam nice and crisp and everything. That is, oh my gosh, if you haven't bought into Vessel, what are you waiting for? Then we got the Duratec 149-piece mechanic set. I will say this. There's a lot of filler in this, but it's a good starter set. You're getting 3 of the 90-tooth ratchets. You're getting some good sockets, extensions, and a good bit of wrenches with the EVA foam ready to go right in your toolbox. Lowest price in 90 days, $91.79. Then we got the Estwing, perfect gift for dad. This is something he definitely does not already have. The Estwing USA Machete coming in at $51 flat. All right, then we got some OBD2 drivers here for you. Well, we got the blue driver. This one is a cult favorite. If believe it or not, they absolutely go crazy about this. They say once you try blue driver, you won't go back. 70,000 plus issues it can find, clear, it scanned. No subscription fee on this. $85, limited time deal, 29% off there. Then we've got, if you just want a basic one, just a basic, find me the codes, clear them if you can. The Ansel AD410 for $36. That's a great deal. But let's go bi-directional, okay? I got 2 choices. Innova, another great one here. This is their bi-directional here, coming in at $25. It's a good, solid tool. It is. I would definitely call this a prosumer class. If you want to start getting towards that value pro, you got to look at TopDon. TopDon is a fantastic tool. This is wireless capability, so you don't have to be sitting there in the driver's seat. You can walk around the car or truck while you're working on it. It's bi-directional, works on all sorts of cars and vehicles. This is a great, again, that kind of value pro level tool, and it's on sale right now. It's normally $459. It's on sale for a flat $300. That's a good gift for dad, or maybe just a gift for yourself. And talk about a gift for yourself. I say every car needs to have an air compressor and a jump starter in it. And I see lots of jump starters making the claim, oh, I can jump a diesel. It can jump a diesel up to blah, and they don't. They just don't. But this one I've tested. Batteries are going bad in my pickup truck. For those of you who don't know, I have a 2014 Ram 3500 with the Cummins diesel mega cab. This is a big truck, okay? With a big engine. It's got the dual battery system. And it's been several winters up here in Montana. Finally, the batteries are giving up the ghost. Right now, they're holding at 9 volts. Not enough to start, okay? And Wolfbox did send this to me. And because I challenge them, I'm like, it says it'll do diesel. And they're like, we're going to send you the one that'll do the diesel. And it does it. And I use it right now because I have to use a jump starter every time. We're going to be replacing the batteries. I'm talking to a couple different companies about, I'm looking to do like a lithium alternative and see how they last through the winters. See, figure, put them to the test. It's Montana. Not many places are going to test them quite the way we will. And because we'll do 100 plus degrees in the summer and we'll do so cold, mind-numbing cold in the winter. So I figure we'll get a set of those lithium batteries in there and see if they last. But in the meantime, this is my starter right here, and it works every time. It just works. Comes with a 65-watt charger, nice case, really well built for $120, and it really will do a 6.7. It says it'll do 10-liter gas, 10-liter diesel. I don't have a 10-liter diesel to test it with, but I can tell you to do the 6.7 Cummins, no problem. $120 on that. All right, then we're over at Menards, because you save big money when you shop Menards. Sorry, my Midwest Tourette's are kicking in. Anyway, let me pop up there. Here we go. The Bosch 18. This is actually a really good deal. This is the Bosch 18-volt compact brushless drill driver, half inch. So you're getting the brushless drill, you're getting the battery, the charger, the bag, the full kit. And the price on this, I think, is, let me go to cart on this. It is a pretty cheap price. I think it's like $80. $80.04 with processing fee. That's pickup. Now delivery is going to vary based on where you are and stuff like that. Or I don't know, maybe they have free delivery. I don't know. You have to figure it out. But if there's a Menards near here, you see my pickup is in Gillette, Wyoming. That's a bit of a drive for me. So I would have to do shipping. Now the other option, you buy that, you got the battery. Might as well pick up the Starlock enabled oscillating multi-tool here for only $75.64. Now granted, it's bare tool only, but you just got the battery with that drill. So there you go. That's a good start in the Bosch line. Then we got the Crescent offset aviation snips. I actually have these, and I bought them years and years ago. And I can tell you, they're good quality. I like them. For $8, that's, I think I even paid more for that. And that was 3, 4, 5 years ago. All right, that S-Wing machete, too much for you? I get it. Here you go, $5. Get the machete here, 11.2 inches. Don't carry it to Britain. They get really touchy about these sort of things. Anyway, $5 on that. Then we got the all-purpose Coleman 16-ounce filled propane tank, the 3-pack for $12.99. Not for target practice, right? Right? I'm watching you, Steve. All right. Anyway, the Swift and Shine cordless power scrubber. It's one of these, like the Ryobi has this, a few other people, but look at the price on this for sub $10. If you've been looking for a extended reach scrubber for $10, this may be the one to get if you got a Menards near you. All right, now we're over at Aldi. They've got the 105-piece bit set from WorkZone for $13. $13. I may want to give that one a try. All right, then we got some bonus items here sent in by a viewer. The Atomax Hybrid Active Noise Canceling Headphones. These look comfy. Nice over-the-ear, 45 hours of playtime, fast charging, Bluetooth 5.4. That's going to get you that nice long reach on the Bluetooth. On sale, or normal price is $47.49, but there's a 15% off coupon on this. I like this style of headphones. I always use the over-the-ear style. Now these were sent to me years and years ago, but these are the ones I keep next to my workstation here. And these are the Soundcore. And I like, so I'm just saying I like the over-ear. I don't do the in-the-ear stuff. Some of you can, if you don't mind having little creatures crawling around in your ear, you go ahead and do that. That's not for me. Then we got the Max Speedy Rods. Wow, this thing, it's such an underrated brand here. Fully closed, super quiet inverter generator, 3,500 watts. They sent one of these to me 2-3 years ago. Starts every time. Not the prettiest girl at the ball, but it always gets up and dances. 471.66, 25% claim. That one's going to move fast. And then if you want the real clean power, you got to go with this. The DJI Power 1000, 1,024 watt hours of LiFePO 4 batteries, 2,200 peak output, or 2,200 standard output, peak output up to 2,600. This is, if you've got delicate electronics that need a lot of power, especially like drones, camera gear, stuff like that. I was using it this weekend. We had our big off-road park thing this weekend with the mud drags and the Tough Trucks. Just a fabulous time. As you can see, I'm a little sun-kissed here. And yes, I used sunscreen and it still ended up like this. But that said, I have some pretty pricey camera equipment that we used to capture stuff. And if I can get my hat not off kilter, I have a Sony A7R4, the Sony FX30, ZVE10. I got DJI. I have a drone. I've got the action camera. In fact, I got the action camera right here. Screw GoPro. I'm so tired of GoPro. I'm chucking all my GoPro stuff. And then what else? Oh, I also have the Osmo Pocket. So when it comes to charging that stuff, I'm not going to plug it into just anything. I'm going to plug it in something I know is going to give me the cleanest long-term power, and that's this. Normally $1,000, on sale for $700. And there's a coupon that's going to knock another $150 off of this, taking this down to, what is it? That's $7. That's $550. That's an insane price for $550. All right. All right. Then we got, if you want the solar to go with it, we got the Renaji 200 watt portable power station, or not power station, but power supply here. IP65 fold up power panels here. Just a great deal for $220. It's 8% off. All right, I want to thank again our sponsors. We got the Esper X and Hoffrey with the big and tall chair. Go and check them out. Great stuff. And if you like what we do here, go ahead and chomp the old like button, smash that subscribe, ring the bell on the way out. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.